Bungie dropped some key info recently related to next-gen upgrades for those looking forward to new consoles coming out in a few weeks' time. Bungie also updated us on the details for the new raid race, and I'll be going over both of those details today. So the following is a look at next-gen details and raid dates in Destiny 2. First up, let's check out the raid info. So Bungie gave us an update as part of This Week at Bungie last week, and here are the details on the raid. So Destiny 2 Beyond Light is about a month away from launch, and for us this means closing out the game and getting ready to hand it off to you, with a few more fun social media moments to unveil along the way. For you, this means a final stretch of anticipating the new story and a new world that you'll experience as you aim down the barrel of the weapon of your choice. For the elite raiders in the room, this means a new shot at glory. The race to a world-first completion of a raid is one of the most spirited traditions in the Destiny community. Race Day is when the world turns its eyes to Destiny to see who emerges as hero, and we stood next to some of those legends on stage while they claimed their titles in front of a cheering crowd. It's almost time to fire that starting pistol again. The next race for World First begins on Saturday, November the 21st at 10 AM Pacific. That should give you plenty of time to get ready, and we'll see you assembling your fire teams, conspiring how to power your way up to competitive level. We hear you asking, when should you call in sick? Well, now you know, so get finalising your plans. So here is what else you're going to need to know. Contest mode will cap all players at 20 power below each encounter for 24 hours. Artifact power will be disabled during contest mode. 1230 power is your team's goal to be at cap for all of the encounters, and being above 1230 will not provide any additional advantage in the final fight. This year, the ritual for naming the winners will be different. Following all the immediate fanfare and bustle that follows a checkered flag, our data scientists will be spending extra time validating the finishing team's run. Expect the official announcement for World First to come a bit later than usual. Disqualifications can happen as per the official rules, so finish strong, even if you hear rumours of another team's victory. An award ceremony will take place in the days that follow the raid, and will crown the champions who return first to orbit after a respectable effort. Once we validate a mission completion, we'll enter their names into history. Every member of the 6-player fire team is certified as the World First finishers will receive a title belt as their ultimate reward, and we will unveil a new belt closer to the start of the race. Even if you don't win World First honours, the earliest victors in the raid can claim some awesome rewards to let the world know that you are among the first to fight. Everyone who has completed the raid in the first 24 hours while contest mode is activated will receive a very special emblem. For those of you who want to flex in style, we're going to be offering a new Europa Ready raid jacket that you can purchase through Bungie Rewards. Finish the raid before December the 1st at 9 AM Pacific to claim your code. You can use that code to make your purchase any time before 11:59 Pacific on December the 31st, and we're going to show off a preview of the jacket closer to the launch of the raid. For those of you who like to savour new content like a fine wine and not rush through the raid experience, you'll have rewards waiting for you when you get there. Along with the redacted weapons and armour, everyone who completes the raid will earn this emblem. So good luck to everyone with their sights set on the final boss. So good stuff there from Bungie, and this year the raid is going to be really different as we've got more cheating tools out there in the wild than ever before. So competitive PvP has been rife with cheating ever since Trials came back in early 2020, however this is the first opportunity for cheaters to check out a raid race. Bungie have put in some extra measures this time, and they're going to be keeping a close eye on things, so we're not going to get the winner like any other raid race. This time it's going to come down to a little bit of data analysis. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed for Datto, but you can never look past Clan Redeem. The raid releases on Saturday, so we're going to have 10 days to get fully ready, and then on the 11th day, the race begins. It is also being run on a Saturday too, as I just mentioned there before, so expect plenty of people to be tuning in. Well, let me know down in the comments if you're looking forward to that race, and if you're going to be jumping in on day one. Next up, let's have a look at Destiny on next generation consoles. So Bungie gave us another update recently by saying the stars have aligned and the next generation of console gameplay begins in the launch window for Beyond Light. As we continue to improve Destiny 2, we're taking the opportunity to optimise the experience you have on this new hardware. For the next generation of optimised version of Destiny 2 that's going to launch on December the 8th, while things like faster load times and cross-gen play will be available on November the 10th, we're going to be taking some more time on the following enhancements to ensure a smooth experience when playing Destiny 2 on your new devices. So we've got 4K resolution on the Series X and the PlayStation 5 and 1080p on the Series S. So we've got 60 frames per second on all of them. We're going to get a field of view slider, that is absolutely awesome. Faster load times, cross-generation play. So just to be clear on that one, Xbox Series X is going to be able to play with Xbox One players. It's not going to be Xbox players can play with PC players or things like that. And also PS5 players can play with PS4 players. So really good stuff there. And there's some final notes as well. So we are offering a field of view customization on consoles for the first time, and our goal is to enable an FOV range similar to that on PC. We're currently testing these settings to ensure smooth performance across each platform, and we'll have additional details closer to launch. Well, the FOV slider is an absolute game changer, so really look forward to that. There's going to be noticeable improvements in things like loading the game and expecting character inventory. However, some load times are dependent on networking and matchmaking, so loading activities still takes time while you search for opponents. For cross-generation play, the Xbox Series S and X players can play with Xbox One players, and PS5 players can play with PS4 players, as I mentioned before. So there's definitely plenty to be excited about here. Destiny has been locked at 30 frames per second on consoles for many years, and although we've had 60 plus frames per second on PC for some time, this is going to be the first time that many in the Destiny community will experience Destiny at these frame rates and at this kind of resolution. Destiny is an absolutely stunning game, and it's going to look beautiful on next generation consoles. The field of view slider is also coming to consoles for the first time, and this is a game-changing feature, and for me makes the game feel much faster. All of this plus the free upgrades and cross-generation play is going to allow you to keep your friends together whether you're playing on current or next gen. And I've mentioned the cheating issues on PC too when previously talking about the raid, and I think this is going to be much less of an issue on console, so we could see a huge migration away from PC once again given this performance and display improvements. That was one issue when D2 launched on PC. Many clans were broken when PS4 and Xbox One players migrated to PC to get those graphical improvements, but the rife cheating could see players ditch PC if nothing is done, and we haven't heard anything concrete from Bungie as yet. The loading times are going to feel incredible for console players who've had to wait minutes sometimes to load into zones. And this is going to be cut down to seconds rather than minutes. It's definitely going to feel like a next generation experience. It's a shame that we're not going to be getting these features at launch, but it sounds like Bungie is hard at work testing these features to make sure they're ready for December the 8th, 2020. Well, let me know if you're looking forward to playing Destiny 2 on a new console and what you think of these improvements. I'm going to be getting a PS5 and looking forward to jumping in with players on PS4, PS5 and also on PC too. Well, that is it for this look at next gen Destiny details and the raid information, and thank you so much for watching. For more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. If you want to join the community, check out the Discord link in the description, or you can follow me on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out these other videos on the channel. Thanks again, I'll see you in the next video.